Severe tropical cyclone Debbie moved inland and weakened on Tuesday night. However, right through Wednesday, we continued to see severe weather over central Queensland. Destructive wind gusts associated with severe thunderstorms struck Bowen, Proserpine, Hamilton Island and Mackay. Mackay picked up well over 200 millimetres of rain. That's in the 24 hours since 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning. And over the past week, we've now had over 500 millimetres of rain for many of those towns along the coast. And just west of Mackay, we've had over 1,000 millimetres of rain in the upper Pioneer River catchment. Of course, though, much of the damage was done by the wind. We have significant damage to homes. Roofs have been torn off homes around Proserpine, Bowen, Hamilton Island and near Airlie Beach. And the cleanup effort will take perhaps even months. In fact, sometimes it takes years for towns to recover after major cyclones move through. Here is the rain over the past week up to 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning, so you have to add another 1 to 200 millimetres to these totals, but the black shading shows over 400 millimetres, and that affects many parts of the central coast and the northern part of the Capricornia district. So we've seen torrential falls and widespread flooding. A lot of those coastal rivers, though, are quite short, so already we're seeing the river levels dropping across the Don and the Pioneer with the rain easing overnight. Further south, though, as the rain increases, we're seeing river levels climbing up, especially through the Fitzroy catchment actually at the moment. So there are the totals over the past week, and even before this rain had arrived, it had already been one of the wettest Marches on record because of that heavy rain we saw last week, so probably going to break some records. There is Tropical Cyclone Debbie. You can clearly see the eye of the system moving in as a Category 4 on Tuesday at lunchtime. The system, of course, did weaken over the central highlands quite rapidly on Tuesday night, and that's partly due to the Great Dividing Range and the topography slowing the system down. But it's still a significant weather event. A deep low is moving towards the south, and we're expecting heavy rain to continue. 24-hour totals on Thursday, possibly hitting 400 millimetres in parts of southeast Queensland along the ranges. Widespread falls of around 200 millimetres are likely in southeast Queensland, the Wide Bay, perhaps even the eastern Darling Downs, and heavy rain spreading through northeast New South Wales. Some heavy falls on Thursday extending right down to Sydney and the Illawarra, although we're not expecting flooding that far south. So the heavy rainfall totals today will continue overnight, but quickly clear up on Friday as our tropical low moves off the coast. That system will probably deepen as it moves offshore, but as it will continue to move away from the coast, we're not expecting further heavy rain later in the day on Friday. What's left over for the weekend is onshore winds and just some showers along the east coast, while a front will bring showers to Tasmania. And again on Sunday, showers along the east coast, and that sets up a pattern into next week where showers will continue along the New South Wales coast and adjacent ranges and for some parts of southern Queensland. Thankfully, no heavy rain is likely through central Queensland, so that will help hopefully with the cleanup effort in that area, and hopefully power can be restored at some point over the next week. Here are the totals over the next 8 days then. We've already seen some heavy rain overnight around Mackay. The rain there is now easing, but heavy falls, of course, for southeast Queensland and northeast New South Wales. There is the threat of severe flash flooding in this area today, but also there is a flood watch in place for river flooding from Proserpine all the way down to Coffs Harbour, and that's on top of the flood warnings which we now have in place, which are widespread through central Queensland.